Hey, how is it going everyone? This is DCSG 81. In this video, we will take a look at all these diorama accessories, and they are all from Pepatama. Okay, so this is actually a follow-up video for my previous videos about the effect parts from Pepatama. You can actually see the link now appearing on top of here. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out for the effects. It's pretty cool. And so this one, why am I saying that it's actually a follow-up? Because they are actually from the same company. They are, again, I mentioned, they are called Pepatama. You can see on the screen right now. So they are also like what I mentioned earlier on the previous video, is actually an origami, which means it's a paper folding. So what you can see here is actually meant for 1/12 scale. These are actually wooden box. When you buy a piece of the set, it actually comes with a set of papers that I show you before in the screen last time. You can see right now I'm showing you the screen again. So this paper actually is just a push up. You don't need to cut or anything. You just push out the shape of it, and then you just fold it according to the lines. So for this wooden box set, it actually comes with 2 big box and 4 smaller box. So this is actually pretty good for the backdrop if you like to have some boxes. As for the next one, we will take a look into this barrel, fuel barrel, or diesel fuel barrel that you like to call it. These are also a set that when you buy the set for this fuel, it actually it includes 4 pieces of paper that you can actually fold into these 4. So the difference is 2 will be similar, looking like this, okay, and then another 2 is actually coming with the bullet holes. So these are pretty cool, as they have actually think of, instead of giving all 4 the same, they actually give you the option to actually mix around. They look pretty good. I actually love them. These are also for 1/12 scales. Okay, so for the next one, we'll take a look at all these rocks or concrete rubbles that you can actually put on a place where there have been a lot of damage. So it's pretty cool because I like it because the shape itself makes it doesn't look very much like a paper. If you take the photography from afar, you can actually see that it looks like a real rock. Okay, unless you really zoom in, then you can see it's a bit like too perfect to be a rock shape. But these are really good for diorama. If you stay to the end of the video, I will share some that I have photos that I have actually taken with these rocks. It looks very good. So a set of papers for these rocks, if I'm not mistaken, they give you about 12 to 13 of them. So it's pretty much, I'm just taking a portion here. There are actually more in my cabinet. So these are actually a little bit more tricky to fold. As I mentioned earlier, the shapes are not aligned properly. So you really have to, how do I put it? You really have to look properly for the how the paper can go into. And once you manage to make one, the rest should be pretty easy because you get hold of it. But when I first started, I really take a long time to even make one, because it's really hard to determine which part should go into where, and there is no instruction to actually teach you how to put it, because every rocks are different shapes. Yeah, so they can't be telling you, okay, this one how do you put, but it's actually pretty much logical on how to do it. When it's all open up, when you start to fold, you will actually get hold of it, and then eventually you'll be able to make it. So this will be I would say is pretty much for advanced level, but it's very good. Okay, So we'll proceed to the last one. Okay, for the last one is actually a wall diorama. As you can see here, these are also made of paper. It's actually included in 1 2 3 4 5 pieces, so this is one whole set. So why I say that is actually pieces like this. When you fold it, this is very straightforward. It's just a square piece, you just fold it. And this is also very straightforward pillar, all straight. And then you can see the tricky one is this one, because of the, again, the shape is very not straightforward. So when you put it on, it's actually quite tricky to make sure the paper goes inside properly. But if you have made this one, the rocks, this is pretty easy compared to the rocks. So it actually gives you the options to play around how you want to make the wall, how you can actually, just now at the beginning of the when I first take it down, this is the shape that I wanted, but you can actually mix it around. You can put two pillars together, or this wall together with this, or so on. So they actually give you the flexibility, and you can see there are actually all these papers sticking out. So this paper is actually for you to put into this hole, you can see. So this is how they connect, but I don't like it for this diorama because it's very loose, so it will come out even before I take the picture. So what I did was I actually put some magnets on it so that it will just stick according to how I like it. See, so it will actually stick much better. So this is the shape that I like. So for this wall diorama, of course you can buy more to actually form a bigger diorama scenes that you like to. I actually bought one just recently from Amiami again. Yep, so they are still available, and again, these are not expensive. It's just 1,000 yen, which is equivalent to I'm not sure, you can see on the screen now. Okay, so these are actually very cheap. So this is the one for this. I will actually make a video next while I'm trying to assemble it, so you actually get a pretty good idea on how to make it. Oh yeah, they actually give 3 bricks, which is somewhere in my cabinet. So these 3 bricks are, again, is very easy to make. So yep, so the reason why I get another is to actually try to expand it so I can have more figures to stand and to take a photo, and also there will be more flexibility to make the scene better. Okay, so stay tuned for my next video that I will actually show you guys on how to fold it up, so you have a better understanding on what I've been talking about. Okay, so I think that's about it for this Pepatama diorama. There are actually a few more design that's in amiami. You just need to search for Pepatama, and you will see all the different there's actually, I'm showing you guys on the screen now, that you can see there are a few more that I didn't get because I just feel there's no need for me to get those. And also I noticed they have been releasing another scale, which is 1/24, which is actually much smaller. And so when you are ordering it, please make sure that you are buying the 1/12 one. Okay, I almost bought the 1/24 one. Luckily I checked again and before I pay for it, otherwise they will come out to be a much smaller one. 1/24 is actually smaller than 1/12. Okay, so you just need to make sure about that when you are purchasing it. Okay, so again, these are a very cheap alternative for you to have a cool diorama. You don't have to spend so much to actually customize one, or maybe, yeah. So as you know that diorama doesn't come cheap, so these are really affordable alternative without burning a hole in your wallet. So you can consider this is actually pretty good for figures. So this is the review for the diorama from Pepatama. I hope you find this useful and informative. Click the like button if you like this video, and leave a comment below and let me know if you like to have more information on this I would say awesome piece of diorama. And yeah, subscribe to my channel because I have new video up every single day. And also remember to check out some of the videos that I made so far, especially the one that I talk about the effects from Pepatama as well. And till then, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.